guys, it's Tinker Tailor here today, and I just want to apologize for missing basically a week's worth of content, so like 2 videos. I did have this finished in time, but as you can hear, I'm a little sick. Um, so the night before the first video that I missed, that was supposed to be this one, I actually sort of broke my toe. Like, I didn't break it, but I really almost broke it. Like, I really damaged it. Um, and then right before the next one was due, so like last video, I actually got really, really sick. So my roommates had gone on holidays, and I decided that I would clean the house for them, like the common areas, before they got back, so like they could feel super relaxed from their holidays and not have to like stress about this or that or whatever. Like I took care of things, and in that process, I ended up kicking a box that had an air fryer in it, and yeah, that was it. Kicking an air fryer is not a good idea. Um, the air fryer and the box are okay, but this was actually a week ago today for me, and I'm still bruised. I can walk on my toe now; it's fine, like on my foot, but um yeah, it was not nice. And then they came home and they'd been on a cruise, and it turns out that quite a lot of people on the cruise actually got sick. I'm not going to say with what, but I assume you can imagine what they got. Surprisingly, I didn't get that. My test still came back negative. I think it's because it's starting to get cold here, and I've just been like running around doing a lot of things, and I haven't had a lot of time to rest per se. Um, so I think my body just couldn't, like, because a lot of the time you do get germs into your body and your body fights it off and you're fine. But I think this time my body just couldn't do it. So unfortunately, yes, I did get sick. Um, and it was actually quite bad. I don't really ever get sick. It's not very common for me. So the fact that I've damaged 2 toes and gotten sick within like less than a month is a little concerning for me, and I'm really hoping that I don't get sick again. Um, but yeah, that's just why I've been away. Um, and yeah, like I said, I got really, really, really sick to the point where like I almost recorded this video, and then I couldn't. I spent maybe 5 minutes at the computer, and then I just felt so drained that I decided I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna take care of myself. And I'm so glad I did, because I needed all that energy for the next day. Because I ended up being like super sick the next day. Um, so yeah, I've got the flu, but some of my symptoms were included throwing up, unfortunately. Um, but I'm getting back to better. I know I don't sound great. I probably sound terrible, but I am getting better, which is really, really good. I also haven't streamed recently because again, energy, but also like I didn't want to spend a lot of time talking and ruining my voice already more than like it already is. So, yeah, I've definitely rested a lot. I keep forgetting to take medication, which is a terrible idea. If you want to get better, you should always take medication. Um, and make sure you take it to the end of the recommendations amount. Um, but I'm really bad with remembering to take medication, so I'm like I don't take medication normally, so for me, take medication, it's kind of like, what? Oh, okay, sure. Um, and I've tried really hard not to sniff this entire time, and I just did. I'm sorry. It's not a nice sound to listen to. But anyway, enough about me. This is the end of the build. So we actually do reach the end of this build in this video. This is the final, hence why there was the little funky intro. I thought I'd use something different. But yeah, we got it done. This is a stream that I did just before I got sick, just before I hurt myself. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I definitely got carried by the CC a lot, but that's what CC's there for, isn't it? Like, to carry you. So yeah, I'm very glad I have access to it. And I'm trying to do my next build without CC, but I really don't know what I want to do. I'm getting really, really stuck with like, what do I do next? Because the idea I really want to do also uses CC and is also going to be a really big build. So I'm going to try and do a smaller build. Actually, no, I do know what I'm doing next. It is not even a build, but I'm very excited to try it out because it has been suggested by somebody or requested. So, yeah, that's something I definitely want to. It should be my next video, and hopefully by then I will not sound like this. Because I've been resting a lot and, well, trying to rest as much as I can. I did have to stress do an assignment, and that did not help. But I got it done, so now I can relax a little bit more and just keep up with my work until my next assessment is due, which is not for a little bit, thankfully. But anyway, this part of the build is mostly focusing, oh sorry, this video is mostly focusing on the basement level. So the kitchen was one of the first things I furnished. Originally I wasn't sure if I was even going to do a kitchen, but while I was streaming the first bit, I think it's in the second video of this series, my good friend Fresh Pick suggested that I I do like a basement, which, you know, thanks Fresh, you've made this build even bigger, but it was actually a really, really good idea because then I could do a dining hall and I could do a kitchen and a laundry space. And then I didn't really know what to do with like the landing space, I guess, at the bottom of the stairs. So it's just some more like seating spaces, and I do something else down there, but I'll leave it till the end. But yeah, so other than the basement, I was also working on finishing the outside. So I had dumped a bunch of plants and I think some statues and stuff like that around, and I really just wanted to get those finished. I wanted to touch up the pool, which I didn't end up doing because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. I was too indecisive. And I wanted to fix the front lawn area because I put a rabbit, like the rabbit, they're called topiaries, out there, and I just wanted to make it a bit neater because I didn't want anything on that front lawn, but I still wanted to use the rabbit, so I placed the rabbit in the front lawn so that I wouldn't use it. Oh, sorry, so I would use it and I would remember to move it. So yeah, that's kind of what we get done in this video. It's all just last minute touch-ups and fixings and that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's not really much else to add. Or actually, I did say in the last video, I remember this, to guess how much you think it was going to be worth, because at that point I didn't know how much it was going to be worth. So if you haven't guessed already, definitely go down below and guess how much this build is worth, because it's quite shocking. I'm gonna ramble on a little bit longer so that you guys can go down to the comments and guess. I'm also under the assumption that if you have made it to this part of the series or this video, that you've probably seen the rest of the videos. Also, I just want to quickly add the little 6, apologies if you can hear my neighbors right now, they are very loud. But if you can see the 6 planter boxes out the front of the greenhouse, I didn't plan this, but it turns out that there are 6 bedrooms, well, there's 7, but there's 6 bedrooms that I designed for kids entering into the school, into like their first year. So I think that would be what we call grade 7 or year 7 here. And then there's one room for like a head boy, I guess, who takes care of all the younger kids throughout the year. But there's the 6 planter boxes so that the 6 boys can like plant their these little plants, and like throughout the year they foster them, cultivate them, that's the word. They cultivate these plants, and it's like a inclusionary thing, like where you like, you know, you when you get to go to the school, you get to plant the plant, and it's like this whole ceremony, and it's prestigious, and it's really fun and cool. So that was kind of the idea for that, and I really enjoyed kind of making that law, I guess, because it was just something really fun and unique that I think you definitely see at a private school. Like there's something that you would always do, like initiation, I guess, but not quite. I don't want to make it as like rat initiation type thing, but it's something like the school has the thing that you do when you go there. And I thought that was a cute little thing to do. So yeah, that's why there are, I mean, that's not why there are 6, but it's a happy little accident that there are 6. So that's why I put the little like the seedlings next to it so that you could plant your own if you wanted. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. I do go around fixing up some of the fencing around here. So yeah, this video is basically just finishing the basement and fixing up anything that needs to be fixed up. I thought this was going to be put into 2 videos, and I did it in 1. I also did not fully fix the fence because I realized it was every single fence section that was the problem, and I just did not have the time nor the energy for that. And so I didn't do it. But I did adjust some things here and there, add some stuff around, and right at the end I realize I'm just below the final number. So now that I've rambled on a bit, you're probably going to start seeing the final number soon, because I do put it somewhere. Like I do not put it somewhere, like I do show it at some point, so hopefully we'll see it soon. The one thing I want to say is when I finished streaming, it was one price, and then I uploaded it to the gallery, not to the gallery, sorry, to my library, and it was a different price. And then I came back to check a third time to show one of my roommates, and it was a different price on top of that. But it's still, the number I'm gonna say is beneath all 3. So that, you know, like if you get close enough, I'll take it, because I don't even know what price it truly is. But yeah, like I said, if you want to guess, I'd love to hear your guesses, but we will find out soon because we are getting close to the end of the video. I know we're like 6 minutes away, but I know that after I decorate in here, I'm pretty sure that's when I start to look at how much it costs. Which is kind of something absolutely mind-blowing at how much it costs, but I also did spend, I calculated it, 25 hours and 52 minutes on this build. I didn't count the seconds, but, you know, whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, 22 minutes and 25 hours and 52 minutes. 2552, which I think is absolutely insane. But I really do like doing big builds like this, which is unfortunate for building because it means not for building, sorry, for videos, because it means I need to do multiple videos, and it's kind of frustrating to do multiple videos. I like doing like 1 or less, and unfortunately, yeah, like I said, it's not one of the worst videos. This is, I believe, 6 or 7 now. But like I said, yeah, we're literally just going around doing last minute touches. I go around putting light switches and power points everywhere. I wanted this to be like as realistic as possible, so like I said in previous videos, I have designed it so that it's kind of like move-in day. So there's some bags lying around and there's food out and like the dinner set, the dinner, the dinner, the oh my goodness, the dining hall. That's the word I was looking for. I'm so sorry. The dining hall has a bunch of um like it's like set up properly and whatnot, even though that's probably not how it looks on a day-to-day basis. Like there's a lot going on to show parents who are helping their children move in what this place is like. Um, and I believe it's not long after this that I actually start looking at the price, because I get very close and then I'm like, you know what, we're gonna make it. So yeah, like I said, if you want to vote, get your votes in now. But we are getting close to, if it doesn't pop up or it's like too fast to pop up, I will tell you. Okay, there you go. You can see it popped up now. I do believe I keep it up for a little bit. So we are close to that 2 million mark. But not yet. I say yet because we do make it, believe it or not. Which I'm very, very excited about. I kind of find it a little shocking that we made it to 2 million. Because I've never done, I think I've done $1 million build and that was difficult, like extremely difficult. But this one I made to 2 million. So I believe the first time in this video, I think it'll say 2,012,201 or something like that. And then the second time I looked, it was 2,035,000, and then I can't remember what the third one was, but it was definitely above 2 million. And it also helped me figure out what to do in this section because I had no idea what to do, so I just put in like a little games spot. That's what I was saying earlier about I didn't know what to do in this little bit by the stairs in the basement. So yeah, it's like a games table, like puzzles and games and stuff like that. Reminds me, there's a 60,000 piece puzzle that I really want to get, but it's expensive and I don't have space for it. So maybe when I'm older, like as like a milestone birthday or a you made it birthday. I don't know. Or is it just a gift to myself for working hard or when I have the space for it. Um but yeah, the 60,000 piece puzzle is insane. But anyway, yeah, that is the price we end up with, is around just over 2 billion, which is super exciting. I never thought I'd hit a build that big before, but I absolutely love this, and I'm so super excited to like finally have it done. I don't know how to share it, I'll be real. I am gonna put it on the gallery, but I've heard there are other ways to share it that are easier for other people. And I'm gonna have a look into them. If you know how to do that or if you know how to make it easier, please definitely let me know down below so that I can do that for you. Because anything I can do to make your life easier, I'm happy to do. Yeah, we're pretty much at the end of this video. I'm so sorry for being croaky the entire time. I'm really hoping to get better soon. And pretty much it. Thank you guys for following me in this super fun, amazing build. I say amazing, it's the CC. But yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.